So my confidence as a man after dating is pretty shot. I was dating this girl for 8 months. Not so long, I know, but I really liked her. She was stunningly beautiful and my type. She was funny, she was supportive and communicated very well, or so I thought. We were talking long-term plans together. So far, this guy's writing style and tone, he actually comes across as a fairly intelligent, maybe interesting, cool guy. Let's see. At about the 6-month mark, something radically changed. We had our first bigger argument. Never since then, she would do nothing but tear me down, criticizing my clothing, my job, comparing me to her ex, anything she could think of. She'd just throw a little comment in there to make it sting. And maybe I'm supposed to be invincible or something, but I'll admit that it hurt. Really liked this girl, and to watch it deteriorate so quickly really stunned me. The last thing she said to me was, "My friends say I can do better," and I agree. And yeah, that has really stuck with me over the last year or so since we broke up. Now I find myself constantly looking down on myself, comparing myself to men on Instagram who seem to have more or a better life, wondering why can't that be me? Even if I worked as hard as I can, I'd probably never realistically get to that place. It's just been a crappy feeling. I know I shouldn't compare myself or let this girl win over my mind like that, but I'll admit it's hard. I'm not sure how to overcome it. All right, I feel bad for this guy. And I see this actually constantly in the work that I do with my clients in the IC community. And that's women testing men. Women test men, men should test women too. And one of the ways that women test is by criticizing and poking and seeing if they can kind of get under your skin. Don't listen to the words, watch what they do, right? So he's literally describing a situation where he's with his girlfriend and they're, as far as I can tell, they're hooking up, they're having sex, but she's nitpicking him, which, hey, that's going to happen in every relationship. The point is she's having sex with you. She's your girlfriend. She hasn't broken up with you. So just ignore the little nitpicks. Just say, okay, thanks for the feedback. And don't let it affect you. And if she realizes it's not going to, rock your world and you're not going to get all down on yourself, it's not going to kill your confidence, she'll stop doing it, right? Keep in mind, she is dating you. She is sleeping with you. She's your girlfriend. So watch what they do, not what they say. That is the number one commandment in the community. Watch what they do, not what they say. Well, I'm not going to get into whether this girl is great or not. Obviously, she kind of sucks. She's comparing him to her ex. That's a really kind of rude thing to do. That's a red flag. So the fact that he's no longer dating this girl, that's probably a good thing. You should count your lucky stars that you got out of this relationship. The worst thing you can do is compare yourself to other guys on Instagram, because of course you're going to find guys that you think are better than you, right? If you're looking for that, you're always going to find it. There's always somebody better than you at a thing, or there's always someone taller or more rich or more handsome or blah, blah, blah. But don't play that game. They say comparison is the thief of joy. Again, it's just a test. She's just testing you to see if you're going to get triggered by this and to see if it matters, and it shouldn't, right? I'd say the key lesson is one person's cruelty is not a verdict of your worth. The danger isn't what she said. It's that he handed the power to her and he let her define him, right? And then he started playing the comparison game. So ask yourself, for you guys listening, how many of you are carrying something a woman said as the truth about you? She said it. Does it make it true? Think about that. All right. I feel bad for that guy. He could use some coaching.